It's now time to talk about one of the skills that I ran across lately from my Amazon Echo, and it's called Stringify. It's a very nice app that allows you to, it's very similar in functionality to the app IFT. It lets you automate actions so that you can use them with your Amazon Echo, or not necessarily with your Amazon Echo, also your devices at your home. But the nice thing about this is that it has the capability to interact with the Amazon Echo. The way it works is you have your things and you have your automated actions, which are called flows, which are right here in your app. And okay, now it's focused. So now if you click on things, that's how you start. You click on new, and it will display all the different kinds of things that it deals and it can work with. The Amazon Alexa, automatic, some button interfaces for you to press and do something, some different activities that can work as triggers to make something happen, and also some products like the hue lights, which is what I use here, your location, your Nest thermostat and Protect if you have them, Net Atmos stations, and you can set up notifications when something happens to let you know. You can set up your smart things to do stuff too, and you can also use the weather as a trigger for certain flows if you feel like it. I'm using it for a couple. I will be talking about them. I like them very much. They're kind of geeky, but it's a nice thing to have in the morning, so I really like using that feature. But then once you choose your things, then you close that, and then it will populate the screen with all the different devices that you have from your smart devices. In my case, it's displaying all the Hue light bulbs that I own. It also displays my Net Protect devices. It also displays my Nest thermostat, and also displays the weather. You can go in there and specify what you want it for triggers and actions, and then when you use it, it actually asks you for your for where you are located, so you can use the adequate weather, of course. So here you can use date and time as a trigger as well. So that's what you have on things. And you can send yourself emails, you can set yourself calendar events, you can use them as triggers for doing something, or you can use them as actions, like having an email sent when something happens, or like if your Nest Protect detects smoke, to turn your lights in certain colors and patterns. So that's very nice little program here. So that's when you go to things, and then you go back to the main screen, and then you have again here your things and flows. Sorry. So we're gonna go here to flows, and here's where you start working on your different automated actions, which are referred as flows. It's a very nice kind of way of working. Right now I have a few set on myself. I have set one to turn the lights on when the sunset arrives in a certain color. Like I said, a couple of geeky routines that I have programmed is in the morning when I wake up, if the weather forecast is picking up that it's gonna snow, then my lights turn blue, and then if it's gonna rain, that the lights turn green. So if I wake up and I know that the lights are in these colors, I know that I can expect snow and that it's going to rain. And I've had both in the last couple of days, and it works really great, and it's really nice, and it's just a nice thing to have, at least for me in the morning, just to know how my day is going to be. I have one of the functionalities that the Amazon Echo can do with the hue lights is to turn them on and off, and also set different kind of intensity, but it doesn't change the colors. So that's always been something that bums me out, and I've been always wanting to know how to change the color light using my Amazon Echo. And with this, it's finally possible. Like, I have set 3 different flows, 4 different flows actually. One for movie time, one for living room chill, one for my bedroom chill time. You have to name in specific ways, that's why I chose those kind of names. And also bedroom bright, which turns my lights so white when I need them. So the way it works is you start with new, go here, and then it presents this kind of white canvas, and I'm just going to right now it's a little bit, you can make it a little bit zoom out from it, and so you can see how your grid grows. And then it has this big plus sign on the bottom of the screen. So when you hit on that, it appears all your things, and you can select which lights you want to use or something to happen. And then if you want to use Alexa, then you select Alexa, or select the weather. I'm going to select the weather here as well, and then you just go and select add, and then there you are. There you have your things to work with. So then now you just grab the first thing and you bring it and put it in your map, and then I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger again. There you go. So now it shows there, and it shows there with a little cogwheel, so it knows that, so that you know that it has to be configured. And then if you move to the left here, you can scroll over to the right to select, so your lights are gonna be your actions. So you want a trigger, so you grab Alexa and you pull it to the left, and then it brings it up, and then now you have your trigger and your action. And here, just to link them so that they know that they have to interact with each other, you just drag one from, it's a little bit hard to do here. You just have to drag your finger from one to the other. There you go. So now it creates a link. So now it knows that there is a condition rule that links these two together. So now we go and configure the trigger, and here we can tell what we want to do. So we want Alexa to run a flow, so we create here, here's
your flash briefing.
Alexa stop. So she was a little bit eager. So here you select what category you want, and you select here around the house. We're gonna select around the house, and then you have your trigger words. So you say I want my bedroom, and then your trigger word all on bedtime, let's say bedtime, and you say done. Oh, bedtime, done. So now you have your 2 trigger words, and then you say save. So now when you say Alexa, tell Stringify to run a bedroom, I forgot what the other trigger word was. Oh, there you go. So this is how you have to speak it to your Echo. Alexa, tell Stringify to run bedroom bedtime, and then it will execute what you are programming. Then you select save, your trigger is programmed, and then all you have to do is go and say what you want to do with your light. So here you can fade it, you can set the brightness. I'm gonna say turn to a color, and then it lets you select which color you want to use, and then the brightness. If it's a color or white, a tone of white, we're gonna select the color green, and then there you go. Then you just hit save, and now there you have it. Now if you want also the temperature to be an influence, so that if you want, so you just drag it into your canvas, and now if you want either to trigger Alexa with your command, your light with your Amazon Echo, or if you want to also be influenced by the weather, then you just grab and also bring the relation, you drag your finger from the weather to the light, and now it creates a link as well. And now it's an or, so it's either triggered by Alexa or by the weather. Here you can set up the weather how you want it. It's you have, if let me see, why is this thing not focusing? Okay, so there you go, come on. Okay, so you have different possibilities here, like you can select if the temperature rises, if the temperature goes below a setting, if the UV index changes, I want to see. Yeah, it has different kind of conditions, or how the forecast is going to be. We can select here weather, and then it asks for your location and how you want the forecast, and you can set up here how you want to trigger your flow. Once you have finished, then you have to name your flow. So you just name it flow 1, we're gonna say, and then that's it. And then once you finish, you will have a button that says enable flow. You enable it, and then that's pretty much it. And then you have your flows here, and then later on you can just try it. Like for example, I'm gonna try to change the colors on my bedroom. Is Alexa, tell Stringify to run bedroom chill.
Running bedroom chill.
So now it has changed all my colors here in my bedroom, and that's how Stringify basically works. I hope you find it useful as well.